Well, let me tell you what a time I had. I am still on cloud nine after celebrating the 40th high school reunion with the class of 1985 in Oklahoma City. We gathered in Oklahoma City to have food, fun, fellowship, memories, and a lot of laughter. It turned out far better than many of us thought it would be. So many more people showed up than we anticipated, and it was just a great time. You know, some people I literally hadn't seen in 40 years. And it was, you know, when you saw them, we started reminiscing, talking about the antics that we got into and talking about the teachers and just how we grew up. And we talked about how the fact that they were preparing us for life and we had no idea. We thought that they were so hard on us, and many of them were. But everyone was not going to be a winner, because that's not life. And what it taught us is resilience, perseverance. You get knocked down, you get back up. You don't sit there and cry and, woe is me, and blame somebody else for the choices you made or did not make. So it was a wonderful time. It really was a wonderful time. Yes, we had corporal punishment. We had SWATs, but they weren't beating us. And it's so funny because many of the teachers, we later found out that they were just maybe 5 years older than us, because many of them became teachers right out of college. But we thought that they were so much older than us because of the professionalism and how serious they were about their jobs. They were not trying to be our friends. The lines of demarcation were very clear, and they had expectations. Excellence. Millwood was known for excellence in academics, sports, and yes, the band. We had a drum line before there was a movie drum line. We had a lot of male influences in our lives, of principals, coaches, the superintendents. It was a small school from elementary school all the way up to 12th grade. I didn't go until the ninth grade, but it was an amazing time. And we reminisced about some of the things our teachers would say, and I posted it, and one of our English teachers commented on the post. So we're really grateful of what we experienced, because when we tell people back in the 80s, if you told me you went to Millwood High School, like, oh, you went to Millwood, because that's the kind of reputation of excellence we had. And it's so funny, we didn't know what we had. We were just doing our things. But I wish that for so many of you, but many of you will never know that. And wish, you had the friendships that we developed. But it was a great time. Prepared us for life, because life is not always fair.